Welcome back, Geordies. It's Adam from Two for Joy, and today I am waging war on the lies you are being told by journalists and the media based around Nick Woltemade. And basically what I want to start with by saying is it's people like Luke Edwards who come out and say that something along the lines of YouTube journos belong in the sewers, and people like Craig Hope that come out and say the fans need to look at the players, not at the manager, and people like Adrian Durham from TalkSport who say Nick Woltemade is the worst summer signing this season. And I've got all the stats to prove that every one of these guys, they may be eloquent, they may be able to write really well, I may not be as intelligent, but I can look at stats and I can look at the on the field and tell you that Nick Woltemade has been screwed by this bunch. Absolutely screwed. So what I'm going to start off with, I'm going to give you a list of names of players that didn't score more than 7 Premier League goals in their first season in the Premier League. Michael Owen, Jermaine Defoe, Jamie Vardy, Mo Salah, Romelu Lukaku, Marcus Rashford, Heung-min Son, Andrei Shevchenko and Harry Kane. Now, realistically, they could have had patches, they could have been injured. So we'll go with players that have scored close to Nick Woltemade this season. Ollie Watkins, Raul Jimenez, Benjamin Sesko, Richarlison, Philip Mateta all have 8 goals in the Premier League this season. Do you know what the difference is? They're playing as a number 9. Nick Woltemade is playing central midfield. And then I'm going to give you the better stat. So let's go with Adrian Durham. The worst signing of the summer. Okay? Worst signing. Alexander Isak, 2 goals and a broken leg for 125 million. Florian Wirtz, 4 goals, 3 assists for 116 million. Johan Wissa, 1 goal for 50 million quid. Benjamin Sesko, 8 goals and 1 assist for 73 million. Nick Woltemade, 7 goals, 2 assists. He has more goal involvements than any player on that list. So he can't be the worst. We'll go with the top. Let's compare Nick Woltemade to the top players in the Premier League, the top strikers. Let's start Erling Haaland, shall we? So Erling Haaland this season has 22 goals with a total 47 shots on target. I'll start from the top of the list and we'll work our way down for shot conversion ratio, shall we? Hugo Ekitike, 11 goals, 16 shots on target with a conversion rate of 68%. Igor Thiago at Brentford, 18 goals, 36 shots on target, a conversion rate of 50%. Erling Haaland, 22 goals, 47 shots on target, a conversion rate of 46%. Anton Semenyo, Man City and Bournemouth, 14 goals, 34 shots, 41% converted. And Benjamin Sesko, who's smashing it at the moment, absolutely clinical. This guy's on fire. 8 goals with 27 shots, a conversion rate of 29%. But let me tell you, Nick Woltemade, he's shit. This guy, he doesn't get in the box enough. He just doesn't do it, does he? He's worst signing of the summer. 7 goals, 10 shots on target, conversion rate of 70%. Now, it's written here, performance context, elite efficiency. Nick Woltemade currently holds one of the highest conversion rates in the Premier League for a striker. This 70% rate is slightly higher than Hugo Ekitike, making him statistically the most clinical finisher in the Premier League. I've got to say it. Where are those stats? Where are the journalists that are reporting those stats? And of all those players, how many of them are dropping into midfield or are pictured lower than the DM in their team? It's like True Geordie said it, Moises Caicedo playing up front and João Pedro playing in midfield. Seriously, these stats say it all. And journalism now is as bad as it comes. And I won't say everybody. Geordie Journos, Jordan Cronin, Newcastle World, Liam Kennedy, Newcastle United writer, Dominic Schur, Shields Gazette, fantastic. These guys put in the hard work. They're fans. They watch the games. They give you the correct information. Charlie Bennett, Newcastle World, fantastic. These guys ask the questions that we want in those press conferences with Eddie Howe. Now, Adrian Dunham, Craig Hope, Luke Edwards, you want to ask bullshit questions, you'll get bullshit answers. You want to ask for the truth, tell me how Nick Woltemade is the worst signing in the Premier League this season, and yet he's the most clinical finisher in the Premier League this season. And if we were to say Nick Woltemade played for Man City, just to give you an example, I ran that scenario. So if Nick Woltemade played for Man City instead of Erling Haaland this season, his calculated outcome would have been 32 goals by now. 32 goals. So you can't say, oh, he's terrible. It's Nick Woltemade. He's the problem. This system does not suit this lad. He's 23 years old. He's in his first season in the Premier League. Oh, what was the last time we had a player that had their first season in the Premier League and everyone raved about him and said he was fucking the world's best striker? Oh, Alexander Isak, who scored 10 goals in all competitions in his first season. Nick Woltemade's at 10 goals in all competitions in his first season. And we haven't finished. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the Champions League. We've still got 10 games more to go in the season. Only difference is Alex Isak wasn't played as a number 8. Realistically, what you hear online is absolute fucking bullshit. And people need to be called out for this. Because when they go on about YouTubers, and you can say what you want about me, I don't care. I'm a fan. I'll give my opinion because I'm a fan. But we're the people that matter. So when you have journalists saying YouTubers shouldn't report on, they don't know what they're talking about. No, but we do buy the merch, buy tickets, go to the games, drink in the pubs. We give everything to the club. Without us, you wouldn't have jobs. You wouldn't be a journalist for Newcastle United without the fans. So maybe give some respect back to the people you're writing to by giving them the correct information rather than this fucking bullshit. Now, apologies for the language and for me getting irate. I think Nick Woltemade's being scapegoated. You can go and watch Craig Hope's video from today. He can tell you every reason why I'm wrong. But as a fan, this boy is good. This boy has a high ceiling. He has talent. If he leaves Newcastle, watch his career go 2-3 levels up from where he is now, and watch him in the World Cup in the summer. See if I'm wrong. See him play in a team where the system suits his style. The most clinical finisher in the Premier League. That's all I've got for you guys. Like, subscribe, get involved in the chat, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.